Hello, my Jamaicanomics Collective. Welcome back. This is Lady Elizabeth. Now, let's get right into the video, right? Shall we? Now, a lot of you watched that video. It was an excellent response on that video about why the Caribbean sits on one of the most valuable regions on Earth. And I saw that a lot of people, I think they've got almost 400 and something views the last time I checked or something. I just checked, but I don't really remember, right? But anyway, I think it was over 400 views. So what I decided to do, I want to do a deep dive into a few things here and just go a little bit deeper into some things that I think that we need to be thinking about. Not that you don't know about it, but I think we just need to be thinking about it. Now, as I said, many of you watched earlier where I said something about that surprised a lot of people. The Caribbean is actually sitting on one of the most wealthy and valuable regions on earth, the Caribbean Sea. Wealthy beyond measure, wealthy. And after seeing the response to that video, I realized something, we need to go a lot deeper. So today, let's do that. Let's deep dive to find out why. Let me say something to you. For decades, and ever since the emancipation, Caribbean people were taught to believe that our region was very small, especially after emancipation, very limited and dependent on outside economies, right? Thus the brain drain. Do you know that out of all Caribbean islands, Jamaica exports the most educated people in every Caribbean nation combined? That is a daggone shame. No wonder our economy is in the condition that it's in. You know what happened? We are not a Caribbean country, but because we are the largest, I think one of the largest, it has affected us deeply over the past 20, 30, 40 years. But let me tell you something. That reality is different. It's not exactly true. The Caribbean has a combination of advantages, my global Jamaicanomics Collective, that very few regions in the world possess. Let me tell you the 8 reasons the Caribbean is so valuable. Are you ready? Because I did some deep research on this. Strategic geography. We are located between North and South America. Global shipping routes. Gateway between continents. Yes, we are. How do you think they shipped so many enslaved people from Africa to the Caribbean? Through those waters. It was easy. Port Royal, areas in Montego Bay. Let me tell you something. Do you realize that those shipping routes were built not for Jamaicans? It was built to extract out sugarcane and herbs and spices to the European Empire. That's why they built it like that. On that waterway. Very, very valuable. Geographically, the Caribbean sits on one of the most strategic locations in the world. Number 2, climate and sunshine. Anyone of you that been to any Caribbean island, whether it's Bahamas, Barbuda, Jamaica, St. Kitts, wherever, year-round, warm, amazing climate. An array of organic sea life that is untouchable. The waters are crystal clear and beautiful. Some of them have white, sweet, sandy beaches. Gorgeous. Massive agricultural potential. Major tourism appeal. I think between Bahamas and Jamaica right now, massive tourism appeal. The sunshine is not just pleasant, it is an economic advantage. Number 3, Cultural influence. Let's talk about that for a moment. Reggae music, sea life, cooking, jerk chicken, jerk pork, oxtail, ackee and saltfish, roast bread fruit, rice and peas, and the list goes on and on and on and on. The fruits, the juices, the vegetables, the herbs, the spices that these merchants used to take and ship billions of dollars out of Jamaica to go to England and all over Europe. That's what we're currently sitting on. Global cultural impact. Let's talk a little bit about what's his name? Usain Bolt, right? And our sports teams. We just won the bobsled team. I'm not sure if it's gold or silver. One out of those two. I didn't plan to say this. And the indomitable spirit that when people ask you, "Oh, are you from Jamaica?" Even the people who come from different countries, some of them don't like it when they say, "Are you from Jamaica?" Because Jamaica is so dominant. The Caribbean is amazing. Caribbean culture influences the world far beyond our size. Number 4, millions are living abroad. Millions of global Caribbean people are living abroad. Their children, grandchildren. Economic connections. Remittances. Don't even talk about remittances. The Caribbean diaspora represents enormous global influence in that area. Number 5, natural beauty and tourism demand. Beaches, rivers, streams, waterfalls, Dunn's River Falls, Green Grotto, and all the unlisted ones. We could go on and on. In Portland, St. Anne, St. James, Montego Bay, Westmoreland, all over St. Thomas, the Bath in St. Thomas, and we could go on and on and on. Natural environments, ecosystem, amazing. The average Jamaican and Caribbean have fruit trees in the backyard galore. You can plant anything, callaloo, peas, anything you want, ackee, anything you want. The global travel interest since the internet and ChatGPT has blown the Caribbean into the whole stratosphere. And people want a piece of, did you see people want a piece of the Caribbean now? The amount of people traveling there is crazy. Number 6, agricultural potential. So you see, I'm not even barely touching beach tourism like that. I'm talking about a lot of other things too, with that included. This is why we're so valuable, guys. Fertile land, tropical crops, some of the most delicious fruits that we have ever tasted. Nesberry, soursop, sweet sop, papaya. My God, rose apple, Ortonique, jackfruit, all kind of different variety of mangoes, and the list goes on and on and on non-stop. The region has the potential to produce food and unique pastries and unique juices. We haven't even touched the beginning of it yet. What are we waiting for? It is time. The region has so much potential to produce food sovereignty for both local markets and exports. And you know who is making money off of it? The Syrians, the Caucasians, the grandchildren of the colonizers. Listen to me. We don't really mind if they do that. But you have got to recognize what we have and begin to collaborate and figure out where we're going to go with this. You know, I'm from Jamaica, niche farming. You know what we're doing? Copycat business. Or that one selling soup, then let's sell soup too. No! If that one is selling goat soup and pea soup and chicken soup, Don't sell it. You want to sell beef soup and tribe soup. So the person who's niching down now is making more money because they start then nobody else is selling beef soup and tribe soup. You're the only one. Niche down and become excellent at it. Because guess what? The skills pay the bills. The region has potential to produce so much food. Did you know that Jamaica is the fourth largest waster of food in the world? Jamaica wastes so much food, and we're talking about we're exporting food. Why the hell are we exporting chicken? Let me tell you something. If we could have in each parish, let's just do a number, 6 chicken farmers. Just listen to this. 6 people who specialize in rearing chickens in every parish. And the Jamaican people, I'm not talking about tourists now, the Jamaican people decide to boycott the chicken in the stores that other non-Jamaican selling or non-black people. I'm sorry, I'm talking about my people now. We need economy because we come out of enslavement. We need help. We need to help ourselves. Nobody coming to save us. We got to save ourselves. So I'm not here to quote nothing. I'm here to speak truth. Because I also need to get out of it too. Foolishness. Let me tell you something. We could take down the exports coming into Jamaica. The foolishness has to stop. Number 7. We have resilient and creative people. Our spirit is indomitable. You think, say, anybody can come to Jamaica, come to Caribbean, can get away with certain things? You mad? No, sir. We will Jamaicanize it and tell them where to go. And I don't curse. But if you get on my last nerve, the Jamaican gonna come out to me. He's going to come out to me. And I'm a calm individual. I'm just saying, I'm just telling you what you got. And people admire that. They admire that. Caribbean people have resilience, adaptability, entrepreneurship skills that you're not even tapping into. We have always been innovative and resourceful. Like they say in Jamaica, we turn hand and make fashion. We wheel and turn again. Listen to me, man. Connect to the Jamaica Economics Rebuilders Guide. It is a start. It's not everything. It's a start. This is exactly why I created this Rebuilders Guide. It helps you to rethink the Caribbean's economic potential, identify new opportunities, and begin to rebuild slowly with clarity and strategy. If you, my Jamaica Economics Global Collective, are serious about understanding the opportunities in the Caribbean, the Rebuilder's Guide it's very simple, it's not complicated. It will help you to begin to start thinking differently. And you're sitting down here watching my content. Why are you not subscribing? You know that I am hitting some points that nobody else is talking about because I don't want to. Aren't you tired of hearing money now run? Lord God, it hardy. My God, yes, we know it's hard, but it's because of our mindset. These are things, my Jamaica Economics Global Collective, that I wish I had known earlier. That's why I love AI. That's why I love AI. Here's my call to action. Go and buy the Rebuilder's Guide. Open up your mind. Begin to work on it. Open up your mind. And subscribe to the channel. What are you waiting on? Listen, man, I appreciate you for taking this 15 minutes just to listen to me ranting and going on. If anything resonates with you, press the subscribe button. God bless you. And thank you so much for listening. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.